What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Nerd Media, and Thunderbolts is just under 2 weeks away. And guys, I feel no shame in saying that I think this is going to be Marvel's best project of 2025 because I am most excited for this above everything else. I cannot wait for this movie, and I genuinely think that this movie is going to be a top 10, maybe even top 5 MCU film. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about all the great and good factors and just the excitement that I have going for this film because I genuinely believe that this movie has so much going for it. I am just so excited and I cannot wait. So with all that being said, if you're new to the channel, I'm Nerd Media. I talk movies, TV shows, comic books, all of that. And today we're talking about Thunderbolts since it's 2 weeks away from releasing and I cannot wait. So with all that being said, let's dive right into the Thunderbolts video. So when Thunderbolts was initially announced, I was not that excited because I just didn't really know what this movie could be. I thought it would be like a Suicide Squad, but for Marvel. I was interested in the lineup, but not really that much. Just not enough to get me really into the movie. But as time went on, my hype initially just kept growing and growing and growing. And after we got that first trailer, I have been dying for this movie, and I just cannot wait for it. It is so close, and there's so many great things going for it, and there are just so many personal things about why I'm so excited. It's going to be a great movie. Starting out with the obvious stuff, Marvel seems really confident in this movie, and there's just no doubt in my mind that they are this confident for a reason because I don't think we have seen Marvel this confident in a Marvel movie since Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which, by the way, happens to be 2 years ago. So it's been 2 years since Marvel's felt real big confidence in their films, and this is the most confident they have felt, which obviously, when Marvel's confident about something, they know it's going to be a hit, and they always kind of when they say that they're confident, or when they give signs that they're confident, when we go see the movie, it's usually always going to be one of the best MCU movies because they were confident in No Way Home, Guardians 3, so many things, and now that this movie is just added to that list, it really raises the hype. One of the main things that I felt after the first trailer for Thunderbolts was how it just feels like classic Marvel, and it really feels like that Marvel feel that you would get going to see a Marvel movie 5 years ago. Because I feel like in recent years we have kind of lost that special Marvel feel going to a Marvel movie because it has been just not really like that exciting as it would be when it was to go see something like Captain America Civil War or Avengers Age of Ultron or something like 10 years ago. And Marvel movies definitely have a different kind of vibe and feel to them now because of, more people are just stop watching Marvel movies or we're in a totally different era of the MCU. But this movie really feels like that. It really feels like it captures that classic, really like OG Marvel feeling that I feel like we need to feel every once in a while with an MCU film, regardless of what era of the MCU we are in. So that is obviously another hugely promising thing because we've got the emotion, you've got a really awesome villain that looks like he's just going to be totally insane, that he's not one off because we know he's coming back in Doomsday. We have a really fun lineup of a team that seems to have a great dynamic and character dynamic. You have great action, a great soundtrack. All of it is really there for those classic Marvel films, and that is such a great vibe to have, and that raises my hype even more the more I think about it. Marvel also really does kind of make a lot of films now just to do advertisements for their next big movie, which is what a lot of films they have made since the multiverse saga started has felt like. This movie doesn't look like it feels that way. It looks like it's just going to be a contained story that maybe has a post-credit scene that implies the future of Marvel. Considering that these heroes are confirmed to be returning in Doomsday, it would make sense and I wouldn't complain about that specifically, but it really doesn't feel like we're just doing this movie so that this plot and this film can just set up what is coming next. I don't think that is what's going to happen, and even if it does in some small way, I don't think that the whole plot is just going to, that this whole movie is just going to be meant to be a setup for the next one. This movie feels like it's going to be its own self-contained story to a certain extent because we are in a connected universe. It's going to be its own self-contained thing, kind of like how Guardians 1 was and how all the Guardians movies are. So I think that it's going to have that kind of feel to it, and it's not going to feel like, oh, we're just watching this for the next movie, because the next movie is Fantastic Four. I don't think that this movie is going to set up Fantastic Four in any way. I do worry the Fantastic Four may be a setup for, and a giant setup for Doomsday, but Thunderbolts is not looking that way, and I am very, very happy about that. Last thing that I want to talk about is like a little personal reason why I'm just genuinely more excited for this movie that was revealed a few days ago. It was revealed that this movie is about mental health and it comes out in the month of mental health awareness. That really just makes me super happy because this movie already feels like it's going to have a lot of great messages for these characters in it, and it's really going to touch on your feels a lot more. But I think with that reveal and with them talking about how the movie is kind of themed around that, definitely gets me more and more excited, and it makes me really worry for my emotions during this movie. But I'm definitely excited, and I feel like we haven't really seen a Marvel movie that has been based around and themed around mental health. So I feel like that alone, if it can just find its way through, and it could be one of the best MCU films. I think that all of these reasons really cement it as it possibly being in my top five. I don't think everybody's gonna have it in their top five. I in fact don't even think everybody's gonna have it in their top 10. But I think this movie looks very promising. I love every single one of the characters that's on the team. Sorry, Taskmaster, you're probably a goner, but very exciting stuff. I love this team. I love the vibes we've been getting. I love the confidence Marvel has, and I love the messages that they're seeming to be showing for this film. It's all just going to be so great, and I feel like this is going to be one of my favorite things of the year, and it's probably going to be my favorite Marvel project of the year. I know I'm throwing out a lot of hot takes right now, but I genuinely believe that this is going to be a very special film, and I just cannot wait for it. Can't May 1st can't come here soon enough. I need it right now. I cannot wait. But guys, with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below your excitement from Thunderbolts 1 to 10. Are you looking forward to it? Do you think it has potential to be one of your favorite MCU films? And if you are new to the channel and you stuck around this long, first of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like the video, share this with your friends because Thunderbolts is almost here. And I am dying to see it, and I'm assuming you guys are too. So with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of Thunderbolts and what your thoughts are, your hype is for it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.